What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 worst movies from 2020, at least in my opinion. I'm aware that there's some things here that some people actually like, though you probably shouldn't. We'll be going from 10 to 1, with number 10 being the most manageable of the lot and number 1 being the actual worst of the worst, the king of the shitstorms. So yeah, to kick things off, at number 10 we have Bloodshot, which is a movie I personally found very disappointing because I was kind of eager to see someone else give us superheroes apart from Marvel and DC. But this film just featured stiff acting, cliche to cringe writing, and the only forgivable thing about it was its production. Overall, I would say it's a waste of a relatively fresh concept. At number 9 we have Vanguard, which was a 2020 Jackie Chan film. The only thing decent here was the fight choreography itself, which they still found ways to mess up. I'll link to my full review up there. So yeah, overall this film was 2.5 hours of pure clownery. It's just, I feel like you can enjoy laughing at the film, but I don't know, enjoying the film. Ugh. Then at number 8 we have After We Collided, which I don't want to talk too much, so I'll link to the review as well. Yeah, this one was, it was what it was. It was what it was. I don't think it was really any better than the first. Yeah, so I maintain, after watching this film, I maintain that Wattpad books shouldn't be movies. They should be like Telemundo or something. At number 7 we have Affy. Of course, Nollywood will show their face in this list. William Blue Chamber promised us that this was going to be like the big Valentine's Day movie for Nigeria, for Nollywood. It wasn't. This movie was immensely stupid, and it was very annoying because it started out pretty well. I mean, some cliches here and there, but it started out pretty well. And it's as if the creators just had like brain twitch and just went into. So no, just no. Then at number 6 we have Artemis Fowl, and I have to say that the one good thing about 2020 is that this movie didn't make it to cinema. I can't imagine if I paid 3,000 naira to watch this rubbish. It was such a lackluster story. If you think about it, the story here is probably just as stupid as Affy, but I prefer Affy to this because Affy seems like the creators didn't know what they were doing. Here I felt like they were insulting us, like they thought we didn't understand what they were doing, which was still rubbish. So, and at number 5 we have Fatal Affair, which featured Nia Long. Yeah, my sister said that the name of this film was prophetic, and I completely agree. This was hot trash. It was just a bad combination of cliches. The only redeeming quality of the film is the small amount of chemistry its two leads had, but then their stories were still so crappily developed that it didn't matter in the end. Overall, I would say this is a forgettable story of two unfunny clowns. Very, very unfunny clowns. So at number 4 we have Force of Nature. This movie was very inconsistent in my opinion, and usually what that means is that at some points it's very good, at some points is, well, not very good, but at some points it's decent, at some points it's terrible. But here it just went from like boring to unforgivable to unsatisfying, and that was the whole film. It just really feels like a missed opportunity because it could have been so much more. I've seen Storm Heights type movies before, I think only two, and they went bad. I think Hurricane Heights was actually pretty good, but then this just feels like a really, really wasted opportunity. Now to the worst movies in our opinion of 2020, the big three or the small three. Well, here at number 3 we have No Good Girl, which is a film I expected to be like number 1 on this list because it's usually places like this that Nollywood likes to show face, right? But somehow Hollywood beat us this time for the most shitty movie of the year. That's good news. I found this film especially frustrating because on one hand, Nollywood probably needs to tell more stories like this, but then on the other hand, this was terribly done. So I'm not sure where that leaves us, right? This film has a nice message, which was very obvious, a very good looking and simple poster, and nothing else. So at number 2 we have Dolittle, which is a film I completely blocked out of my memory. The story was just plain boring. I'm still not sure if even children will find this entertaining. I couldn't I could barely stay awake when I was watching it. This is definitely not where you want to go after I Am Iron Man. Come on. And then at number 1 we have Capone. Okay, so this one featured Tom Hardy, and I think the makeup thing they did for him was actually pretty cool, and his performance was very believable. But then the story was just so dull, just so dull. It took me like a week to watch this because of how bored I was. Yeah, it's just no. This is no, no. So that's that for the 10 worst movies of 2020, or my 10 least favorite movies. 10 worst is catchy. Yeah, so I'll link to my top 10 best films for 2020 here. Then, did you agree with my picks? If you think there was something that was worse that should be here, let me know. I personally know some people that want to put like Wonder Woman and Mulan here. Like, just watch these 10 movies and you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we've come to the end of yet another video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe and share with your friends so YouTube knows that you enjoy my content and they can let other people see it. I'm begging you. Please, I'm not proud. Yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about my list. If there's any movie you think should be here or anyone you actually loved. Yeah, anywho, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.